Generally has been. So S4 will take the Queen of Pain mid, was a staple hero for him back when he was on Secret. Often would even played in the safe lane with Arteezy going mid. And Dendi on his signature invoker. Hasn't played it too much over the past couple years. But already, looks like he takes the point across. That Rider who may end up going down here, he will fall in the end. General brought down as Alliance chase him out. EGM and Loda combining, so a crucial first blood.
And doesn't look like there's any time to stack too much for him. He does have that double large camp Ake and Seneko around the pit.
Ake gonna drop just a freebie for Seneko. This bounty hunter is gonna have a great game, at least through the early stages. Also Artstyle getting his levels here, already 4. So the Na'Vi support's getting a ton out of the laning stage.
EGM keeping right behind Bulldog to make sure that there's not an attempted maneuver.
Here comes the rotation though. Artstyle with the instant TB, but EGM ready there with the lift. Alliance bring in 3. They get the kill on the Venge.
Isn't Quaswag, so no Forge Spirits, but I think in general Armlet is just way stronger than the Vanguard right now.
Bulldog, this is a really bad kill if he gives it up, and they are moving on to him. Goes for the Sprout, catches out Seneko, the crush is on 2. Loda was ready for it. Na'Vi overextending, they give both up. Alliance bring the trap. And so now gives up the lane, is up towards top. Our Batrider being pressured here. The Sunray's going, they've lifted him up. General dead again. This Batrider, Fog talked about how much General has done in past games, but he's just not getting the start he's accustomed to.
Now they need
Batrider leading the charge here. General marshaling his forces. Roshan still at around half HP. Sentry outside the pit though. Could scout Seneko. There's the Blink initiation. Drags Loda up onto the cliff, keeping the Slardar out of this picture for a long time. Loda won't be able to contribute much, and that will put a pretty big halt to the Roshan. Now the EMP Tornado following this one up, but the counter Tornado comes out from EGM. Bulldog's trapped and sprouts himself inside the pit, looks to run away. Artstyle cancels that. First track kill that came to Na'Vi, and the whole team's here, and Loda is still completely a non-factor of this fight. It begins with the General bat after an awful start. They look to steal the Roche while also killing the big fish. They've gotten 3. They've gotten a 4-hero track kill, and now it's Na'Vi trying to snatch an Aegis right away from Alliance, who double buyback to prevent this. Na'Vi may just walk away. They've gotten a lot out of this already. I say walk away. Na'Vi says run in twice as hard. They move forward. Dendi fishing with the Tornado. EMP on the Loda. Has no mana. Absolutely drained. Can't even amp the Roche.
Man, Betty regrets not getting a blink now. Sitting on the high ground must have just been agonizing for him to...
And it was a very taking then about even trying to go for themselves. Loda, got to be careful here. It would be a 13-minute dieback if General grabs him. He goes for EGM though. Loda's gonna have to pursue him out, but the Wolves surround him. That's a track kill again. Na'Vi finding big kills here. The gold is gonna add up rather rapidly at that. They've now tracked Loda. They're just waiting for that crush to come out before they fully commit, but he's getting cold snapped down into submission. Na'Vi have gotten a second kill. Now they want to disengage as 4 chases forward onto Dendi. Will find the counter kill here. They might get the Lycan as well. Artstyle burning to the Sunray. Ake should be able to finish him off. That's gonna be a 2 for 2. With Na'Vi getting track kills. This is my pit, he says. Get out of here. They're trying to heal him up. There's the Sunray from Ake, but Na'Vi converge on it. There's the swoop through. Trying to jump forward. General leaping into the pit. S4 is going to grab the Aegis. It is a dire last hit, so far, so good for Alliance. At long last, they get that Roche, but they lose Loda again. Out for 40. It's up to S4 to turn this. He gets swapped back into the rest of the team. Na'Vi didn't seem to be expecting as they were all heading the other way, but they cracked the Aegis. They move forward. Do they chase for additional kills? They're very low at this point. And S4, he's angry with how things have gone. Blinks up onto the high ground. Shadow strikes Dendi. Looking for the follow-up kills here. 2 have fallen. So they get more. Bulldog chases. Stops the Midas to creep. And that'll be that. 2 mid wall simultaneously coming on the top side, and they lasso S4. He General actually drags himself back into Loda, who gets up the crush, trying to rev up for the Sonic Wave, but he's totally chain stunned. Locked down. Loda next. Loda will fall. That is 2 gigantic kills for Na'Vi, who also managed to take down the tower mid in this time. It was denied by Bulldog, but man, has he turned it around.
And on the bottom lane, Bulldog getting chased down.
Oh, this is another track kill. No escape for Bulldog. It's not going to be an easy game for him, and Na'Vi show why. The matchup just very difficult for Alliance. Are going to immediately smoke and move in. They're looking for the jump here. Who do they get first? Loda whiff on the crush to start this thing off, and now General going for the deep last one. S4, can they burst him? That Queen of Pain is so important. He chucks out the ult, but it's as he dies with his last breath. They're already down to Queen of Pain and a Phoenix. They've gotten nothing out of this fight so far. And Alliance losing 3 in the end and blowing a buyback on the Phoenix. What they want to do is fight now. They actually have level 2 track already.
Oh,
Sneeko
General.
moving down bottom to debut that level 2 track. S4 has been scouted out here. Tornado gonna catch him. They've gotten the track on him. That's a big bucket of gold for Navi. I think 3 heroes in range for that. That will set up for even more kills, and BOT's now online for General, hunting for Bulldog. The long range tornado comes out. They will actually clip, and they're going to go for this one. Lasso dragging Bulldog back. He thought he was safe. He was at his tier 2, but it's under your tower. Well, Navi will dive you, kill you. Back out.
They have a newly acquired gem on EGM, so no Sentry's
here we
place.
go. Oh, good reactions there by Ake. That is going to debut the BOT level 2s. Instead, they chase on the EGM here. General may go for him instead. The track comes out. They're literally diving him to the tier 3 tower. Where's my team, says EGM. Oh, they're not there. That's for damn sure. Ake dies as well. 2 down. But the team, they're split pushing.
And
working on top of mid.
Gem.
Item to break the base. They now have pretty much every big pushing item, aside from a pipe, I believe. Drums, Vlads, AC, Necrobook, Crimson Guard, Mech. This team is devastating in 5-man. They're going to start it off by chipping away at Loda here. The Slardar is instantly forced to run. He goes back the other way, and he still gets lassoed. That's another track kill. Navi raking in the gold at this point. On a jaunt through the trees. Now, what does he see? He sees Bulldog. Force step into a swap. BOTs are coming. Bulldog force steps himself right into the waiting arms of the General, who promptly complies by lassoing and almost killing, though he is going to get the kill in the end. Dendi, though, is in a bit far. Yule Scepter onto the Queen of Pain. Seneco's arrived. Reinforcements coming in. Hard and fast for Navi. Charging towards S4. They kill off the egg. They kill off S4. They move on to Loda. They're mowing them down. Alliance drop 4. It's a wipe. Navi just completely wrecking them.
You could not leave a Lycan unchecked like that in a team fight with all his minions running around, and that amazing display of coordination from Navi all facing and just killing that Phoenix.
It all started with Aemon right now, especially not for the Alliance fans. But it is happening, and whether you try to cover your children's eyes or not. And Navi continue to make things happen. The BKB debut, the last is on S4. Gonna get that kill as well. Lycan chopping at him, but can't finish him off there. Pretty good counter initiation from the Phoenix of Ake to hang on and look to turn this fight still, though he holds the Aegis. Alliance need a lot more than just a bounty hunter kill to really turn this game around. They desperately race through the trees. They're looking for that bat, but he escapes to the north. He roams. He TPs, and he is gonna make it out. That's all. Alliance feeling like borderline desperate at this point. Creeps are actually hitting tier 4 towers. They're committing hard to this push, but Navi are ready for it. Art style engaging forward. Loda trying to set up the follow-up here to the Queen of Pain ult that comes in. Diving pretty far for this one, but Ditya Ra just auto-attack him in regular werewolf form is going to get the kill. S4 almost dies to his claws. Ake's there. So much delicious food, but General's in too deep. He will end up dropping. Bulldog looks to trot away. It's like an ult number 2, and he's off to the races here. Can Alliance TP out? Who's got one? They're all going to need him. EGM has one, but he can't even get it off as he's about to fall to the wolves. They munch him up. They kill off the bird too. Alliance just can't handle Ditya Ra. Beyond godlike, nobody can kill this man. And even after all that, Alliance, another 1,200 gold swing against them.
I think
While
Alliance,
Dendi is looking for kills.
Super desperate at that point.
The Bat Rider, no, I don't know if he needs it. Dendi might be able to kill Bulldog off on his own. He's going in there, laying into the dog. He pops him there. An easy grab. Confidently looking to strut up onto high ground. Rupik will buy his own gem. And General hunts, he gets Loda, drags him in again. It's another track kill, but Navi don't need gold. They just need dead bodies to litter this map so they can wipe Alliance and the rest of them off. And they get the second kill here. Rubik down, already bought the gem, doesn't have to buy back. Loda buys back, but he only crushes Seneko, and it feels like this is how it ends for Alliance. Not with a bang. This is a whimper. This is ugly. Even a Sunstrike massacring Alliance, running them down. This is not family friendly at all, and there it is. GG. You give Navi every last one of their signature heroes, and they just run circles around Alliance.
I heard you call them EG at the end. I was like, dang, don't put him down like that, LD.
EGM. EGM. Ugly. Ugly way to finish the series for Alliance. Felt like they could have taken it 2-0, and you got to give credit to Navi. They had an entire game plan built around the Bounty Hunter track gold, and they executed it to perfection here.
Yeah, General's Batrider really showing his strengths right there, and certainly to get a huge morale boost after that game number 2.
Is it time to start